This is my collection of knurling tools, and there's a wide variety. I'll start off with the more elaborate ones. This one is a small brown and sharp cutter for cut knurls with the knurls installed, and they are somewhat adjustable over their range with a screw on the side. Now I can show when we move over to the lathe how you adjust them and what you've got to look for. This is a larger one, same basic tool, only with a 1-inch shank. I do not have any knurls for it, although I could take the knurl out of here and put it in here. Now this, in my mind, is probably the Cadillac, or a very easy to use universal knurling. It's a Harding's cut knurling tool in a Loris BXA1 holder. This knurl will work on any diameter. You come up and touch the work and it'll start cutting. You have to do a little centering on it, and we'll show that in a demonstration what has to happen. A common tool in use is this Loris knurling tool, which covers a wide range, and the two knurls, it is a scissors format. The two knurls come together as you tighten the nut down. Now you put these on the work like this, bring them together till they're touching, and then start applying pressure to make the knurl as the work rotates slowly. This is a pretty good knurling tool. The next one, it is more of the bump variety. Loris makes one, but this happens to be a US knockoff. And this one is a straight pressure knurl, in which you come into the work like this and push up against it and make the knurl. And this puts a lot of pressure like this on the work, whereas these do not put much pressure on the work. This one puts a lot of pressure between the knurls. Then the next one in my collection was a necessity. I had a project where I had to knurl right up against the shoulder and had no way couldn't get in with either one of these. So I made this knurling tool holder, which is a couple of dowel pins fitted up on a steel, and the knurls just set on the dowel pins. Well, you have to be careful with this tool, because if you come up against the shoulder, it's fine. If you were to use it this way, the knurls would drop off on you. But it solved my job and got the work done. This is an old Armstrong 3-position knurl. Has 3 sets of knurls in it, and it was originally made to put in the old lantern tool post holder. And they go up against the work in the same manner as this knurl did. And they could be indexed in for, well, here's a straight fine, a straight coarse, and a diamond knurl. My problem is I have no way to hold it in my Loris tool holder. But this is an old timer. Its vintage relates back to me, my age. And that's the collection. Now I have a few extra knurls. Here is a diamond set. Here is a real fine diamond set. And this is a fine, well, there's a fine and then a real very fine, I don't know what the numbers are, set of knurls.